Have you ever imagined what it would be like to travel to the world's most amazing places? What it's like to live as the locals do, to see the most famous sights in the world and see what you're capable of along the way? Then let your imagination come to life as a people-to-people student ambassador and get ready to explore the world in an unforgettable journey you'll brag about for years and where you'll make new friends for life from all around the globe. When you arrive overseas, you'll be met by two very important people who speak the local language, your delegation manager and your motor coach driver. Together, they cover everything you'll need while traveling, from hotels to restaurants and program activities. They help your teacher leaders to be focused on you and your extraordinary journey, finding that out-of-the-way place you'll talk about every time you get the chance. You will have the time of your life as a people-to-people student ambassador. Your journey through the South Pacific begins in the island nation of Fiji. Immerse yourself in a microcosm of Fiji's natural wildlife. Learn about some of Fiji's rarest animals. And see over 100 different species of tropical birds as you stroll through Kula Eco Park. The park plays a significant role in breeding and conservation of Fiji's indigenous animals. It's an experience you'll never forget. Then check into your beachfront resort, surrounded by lush tropical gardens and located on Fiji's famous Coral Coast. Next, journey to Denaru Marina, where you'll board your 110-foot yacht for Mystery Island and a full day of sun and adventure. You and your friends will play games on the beach, snorkel in the coral reefs, and view the ocean's wonder from a glass-bottom boat. You'll be welcomed into a Fijian community and given the opportunity to discover the Fijian way of life in a rural village. You'll fully experience Fijian culture and traditions during this exclusive people-to-people moment. As you travel up the river in longboats, the natural beauty of the rainforest and surrounding waterfalls will amaze you. Swim in a natural waterfall pond.
As well as the actual action.
Have you ever wondered what school is like in other parts of the world? You'll get the opportunity to spend the day with local students, interacting and exchanging ideas. This unique people-to-people moment will be your chance to connect with other students.
If you write me, I'll write you back.
And share stories from your classroom back home. This experience will challenge and inspire you to make friends and represent your country. It's what being a student ambassador is all about. A scenic drive down the Coral Coast will lead you directly to Sigatoka Sand Dunes National Park. As you arrive, an enthusiastic team of rangers will lead you through trails and between dunes, deeper into the national park. Witness unique wildlife in the varying park terrain, and follow your guide as they point out evidence of Fijian history scattered throughout the dunes. Afterward, plant trees and vegetation to help reforestation efforts in the park. It's time to say goodbye to your new friends from Fiji as you depart in the morning for New Zealand, a land known for adventure and the great outdoors. Auckland is on the North Island of New Zealand. Picture yourself flying in over the bay, looking at hundreds of sailboats. Known as the City of Sails, 1/3 of the population owns a sailboat. Travel south through the beautiful countryside to the Bay of Plenty, where you'll stand face to face with a real-life Maori warrior. Maori culture can be compared to the Polynesian culture. The marae is the focal point for the Maori people and traditional way of life. You and your delegation will be greeted with a traditional ceremonial challenge called the Pofiri. Imagine a fierce-looking tattooed Maori warrior shouting, shaking a spear, and making faces at you to try to scare you away. Don't worry though, he's just challenging you. If you pass the test by standing still, you and your tribe will be welcomed into the group. Enjoy an authentic Maori meal. talk with your native hosts,
You've just partaken in what we call the puhiri.
and stay the night in a Maori lodge. The Maori invite very few outsiders into their traditional way of life. As a student ambassador, for one day, you will live as a member of the Maori tribe.
Three, two, one. Teamwork!
Your ambassador experience will go to the next level when you take part in a full-on adventure, and it will change your life forever. Created exclusively for people-to-people student ambassadors, Full On is an entire day of leadership training, teaching you to overcome your fears, strengthen your team building, and improve your confidence.
Here we go.
Use all of these new skills at the end of the day when you have the opportunity to conquer the high and low ropes adventure course. And by the way, it might be the most fun you'll ever have in your life. Learn about New Zealand's system of government when you visit local government buildings and enjoy a guided tour of the facility. Understand the balance established between the native Maori and European settlers. You'll gain new insights on world politics and the local government during an official briefing with a government representative. Discover how decisions that take place here affect other parts of the world. You'll have a new appreciation for the developing global economy. Be sure to have a question prepared. Next, you'll travel through the lush farmlands of the Waikato region to meet your homestay family. There's no better way to understand a culture than to experience its daily life firsthand. For a few days and nights, you'll be welcomed into the home of a local family. This exclusive people-to-people moment is your time to shine as an ambassador. Truly the heart of the people-to-people mission. During your stay, you'll enjoy meals together, share pictures and stories from home, learn about traditions and customs, and live life as a local. Rejoin your delegation and hop on board a 1,000-mile flight to Sydney, the largest city in Australia, and home to the Sydney Opera House. It's one of the world's most recognized buildings and famous performing arts centers. A people-to-people highlight, you and your delegation will enjoy a guided orientation of the majestic Sydney Opera House complex. And afterward, enjoy another view of the city from your Sydney Harbour cruise. On to Homebush Bay to stand in the shoes of an Olympian. You and your friends will tour the Sydney Olympic Precinct, where you'll have your picture taken on the actual Olympic award podium. The 2000 Summer Olympics were nicknamed the Green Games because the ground below was formerly a landfill and much of the electricity came from solar energy. While you're here, try your hand at the game of cricket, Australia's most popular summer sport. Leave the bustling life of the city as you visit the beautiful Blue Mountains. This World Heritage Site was impenetrable to early explorers until 1813. Your delegation will take a train ride up the world's steepest railway incline. Then head back to the coast for a surfing lesson at the world-famous Bondi Beach. From one beautiful place to another, hop on board another flight and get ready to experience Cairns. This coastal cosmopolitan city is nestled in northern Queensland amid two of Australia's most treasured World Heritage destinations: the wet tropics rainforest and the Great Barrier Reef. Making an impact on the world community is an important part of being a student ambassador. Join your friends and meet some of Australia's indigenous population. During this people-to-people moment, see and participate in Aboriginal dance, boomerang and spear throwing.
Right-handed or left-handed? Right-handed.
This is a full introduction to Aboriginal culture and history. Student ambassadors learn about Aboriginal traditions from Aborigines.
Okay, so you can jab and jab again. Right.
Going to Australia would not be complete without a visit to the reef, the Great Barrier Reef. Cruise out across pristine waters and see the largest coral reef system on the planet. Able to be seen from the moon, the Great Barrier Reef will provide you and your delegation with the world's richest environment for marine life. Jump in and snorkel the reef and see brightly colored tropical fish, giant clams, and different types of soft and hard coral. Glass bottom boats are also available. You won't miss a thing. Think you'll have any questions? No problem. A marine biologist joins your exploration to explain anything from how coral are formed to the migration habits of sea turtles. Encounter Australia's unique fauna. Meet koalas, kangaroos, and wombats at a wildlife sanctuary. Have fun with marsupials. How about you have your photo taken with a koala? Your preparation as a student ambassador begins months in advance. We'll prepare you to understand the places you'll see and the people you'll meet, how to stay safe and organized, and to have the time of your life. Next summer, student ambassadors will see the most unforgettable places on the planet. They'll rappel off a castle wall, meet a native warrior, taste amazing new food, visit the places where lives were sacrificed and history was defined, all while being guided with 24-hour support, keeping you on time and safe. That student ambassador can be you. Your incredible journey begins when you complete your application, so the next step is yours. When you apply, you open the door to an adventure that will stay with you for the rest of your life. In your own way, you will be changing the world and your world forever.